1,000 laughs over a weekend of swell. Vail Comedy Festival. Pet an alpaca or hike a trail. Memorial Day weekend in Vail.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Vail, live from the Vail Comedy Festival. It's day 3 and I am tired. And this is Katie Novotny. I'm Mark Masters. Another episode of Live from the Vail Comedy Festival, which is every Memorial Day weekend, Katie. Tickets go on sale January 1st, 2025 from May 23 through May 25, 2025, which I don't really want to think about right this second, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet.
Soak in the weekend. You having a good weekend?
I'm having a great weekend.
Yeah? Tell me about
so
it.
happy I'm here. I mean, from Wednesday through Sunday.
Yeah, you had the full package.
I had the full package.
Yeah, so what did you do Wednesday?
Wednesday,
Came in early. It's a Friday,
early.
Saturday, Sunday festival.
Yeah, and one of the biggest reasons I wanted to apply here is because I've used to live in Colorado, and I love the scenery, and I have friends that still live here, and I was like, I haven't been back in like a decade, and I was like, I think this would be a really great like hybrid thing for me. And my friends came out on Wednesday. You saw them.
We did a show in Denver,
and
so it was called Friends of Vail Comedy Festival. So some comedians, they only need to be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Vail. But starting last year, we started a new tradition of having a show 2 days, Eve of the Eve.
Yeah, it's a great tradition because I think it just gives people more of a chance to come out if they can't make it all the way up here. Yep. And then Thursday was the local show.
Yeah, up in Vail.
And that was just so much fun. It was packed out. Everyone was having a good time. Like you could see it we got my coffee from Two Arrows today, and the barista was like, we were at the show on Thursday.
I love that.
You guys were so fun. And it was like, it's just like, it's such like a heartwarming moment.
It really
love
was.
It so much.
It was a very special comedy event, I felt like. Because it felt like a community thing.
It really did.
You know, they were there for us, we were there for them.
Yeah, it was like, let's kick off the weekend on a good note, you know? And
it was at the Lodge at Vail. I want to thank them. It was at Kachina at the Lodge at Vail, where we are right now in probably the most comfortable chairs you've ever seen on camera. These chairs,
I'm going to put them in my carry-on.
They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. Unfortunately, they won't fit in my Subaru, but yeah, so shout out to Lodge at Vail. So that was Thursday night.
That was Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, one of the best things I think, it's not just the shows, it's the people that I'm getting to meet and hang out
comedians.
with. And like, I don't know what is in the water, but the group is a really good group of comics.
Can we shout out a couple people? You're having fun with?
Sophia Garrell from San Francisco, Reagan Allen from New York, Marty Cooney from New York, Faraz Niafata from Toronto,
Canada. We're international this year.
Yeah, and Emily Walsh and her husband Danny. I'm just like, there's something. Ash Diggs, like Andy Van. It's all literally everyone on the lineup.
So great.
And like, one of my favorite parts of doing comedy festivals is getting to meet people in other scenes, because you can get so in your bubble and you get reminded of the joy that comedy brings to you, and like why. It's like, oh yeah, this is why I keep doing this, because these are some of the best people that exist. And like laughing to the point of like almost throwing up in our shared room the other night. Just like, I was like, I feel like I'm 12 at a sleepover. Aww. Like I'm having the best time with these girls, and it's just been it's sometimes, I mean, comedy, as you know, it is a rocky road, and sometimes you're like, should I stop? Should I try to just live a regular life? And then you have a weekend like this, you're like, hell no. I'm going forever, because it just is, it's too fun. It's too fun.
I love it.
And you see like Mal Hall last night was unbelievable.
So good. What a fun show that was.
So much
Sarah's
fun.
Lounge at Christiania Hotel, the Saturday 7:30 p.m.
That
show.
room was
banger, standing room
unbelievable.
Only. Low ceilings.
The people that came out to that show were ready to laugh and like.
Yeah,
I mean,
and the
Saturday
ones that
night.
weren't, we got them free beers or beers somehow, and made them ready to laugh.
Yeah, it's been a really good happy. Like I'm gonna be sad when it's over. We were walking here today, and I was like, you guys, like my roommates, and I was like, what are we gonna do? We don't live in the same city. This is so sad. So I mean, I can't. I think a lot of comedy is what you make of it too, you know. And if you can bring your best self and you're ready to have a good time, you're gonna have a good time. You
there's
know,
nothing to complain about.
Yeah. So it's been, and like that show with Mary was so fun.
Yeah, we just did the North Star Comedy Hour, which maybe you can find on your podcast, something or other.
Yeah, and Mary and Tim, they're
So
Midwestern.
funny.
They're like my people, and they just crack me up. We were having a good time.
That's awesome.
And that was a fun addition to the weekend for
and the
sure.
music and the magic. And
Yeah, you got it all.
Yeah,
you got
pretty
it
cool.
all.
Pretty neat. All right, so let's talk about your experience in Vail a little bit. You see any critters?
I haven't seen any critters.
Okay.
I really want to see a bear. I'm so jealous that everyone's seeing bears. I'm like, where's my bear? I don't know. We did see a bunch of mountain goats on the drive up.
Oh, we
like
saw 'em too.
on the side of the road.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so, but
Do they have
I only
horns,
could.
do you know?
Yeah, I could
Like,
only do
those
one
are
of
big horned
these.
sheep.
Cause
Rams.
I was driving, so
Yeah,
I didn't want to kill everybody. So I saw it for a sliver.
That's neat though. Good eyes because they blend in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it. They were down on the road when we drove up. I
Really?
drove up Tim and Micah.
Cool.
They freaked out. Did you see the buffalo?
No.
They're buffalo.
I
I'll
didn't
tell
see
you. You're
any.
driving back, right?
Yeah.
I'll try it later. I'll tell you where it is, and you can look on your right and look on the left.
Okay.
Get like a 50-50 shot of seeing buffalo.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, Vail's just like very gorgeous. It's like a very like I've just been very when I'm not in doing shows, I've just been very relaxed, enjoying the scenery, the listening to the creek. Is it a creek or a river? Gore Creek. It's just very soothing.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that like white noise machines are inspired by real creeks?
Huh.
It's very, very delightful.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
You have any good food in Vail?
I had a really good burger yesterday
Where
at
from?
where was the 5 o'clock where the headshots were? The Gambit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sebastian Hotel.
I
Thank you
freaking
to the Sebastian for having us.
crushed that burger. It was so good.
Nice.
It was so good. What else?
Awesome.
That pizza was really good too.
Pizza,
what
vendettas,
was the
thank you.
vendettas?
Yeah.
I so I live in LA now, and I can't find pizza I like there. It's a lot of wood-fired crap I don't really care for.
With avocado.
Yeah, I don't want it. I want thin
Hibiscus.
sliced, greasy, cheesy, pepperoni-filled pizza, and they had that. It was amazing.
That's awesome. Anybody stand out to you, especially funny from the festival? Any good sets?
I mean,
sets?
I named a bunch of them. I would say who's someone else that stood. I mean, Sean Flanagan
Last
had
night?
an outstanding set last night. He
was on fire,
absolutely
if I'm allowed to say that.
crushed. He crushed.
Great.
It was so fun. Emily Walsh made me giggle a lot when she said the cowboy cosplay joke.
That was great.
Outstanding.
That was great. Great work in the room.
And then who else?
I gotta shout out what just happened and I'll tell
Okay.
a little funny story from the inside baseball from the weekend. So a cleaning person for the Lodge at Vail just walked by with a vacuum cleaner, and we're on like cobblestone basically, and she picked up the vacuum cleaner. She was rolling it on the carpet, but she picked it up so it wouldn't make a lot of noise. It was very nice. Kind of contradictory to the other day, we did a special private taping of a podcast just for VIP customers. They got free alcohol and got to watch this exclusive thing with 2 of the festival headliners. 10 minutes in, there's the cleaning crew running the vacuum cleaners like 8 feet away. It's like, what are you doing?
That reminds me of that. Did you ever watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah, but not all of it.
There's an episode where little Sebastian
I remember.
dies,
Yeah.
and they're
think
having
I
a
saw that
moment of
episode.
silence for him, and then all of a sudden the cleaning person comes in blasting, "Man, I feel like a woman," and he's like just emptying the trash, and it's one of the best scenes that's ever existed.
That's so funny. All right, so you had a great time. Any tips for people who come out in the
Tips
future?
like for comics, I would say something that Reagan did that I didn't do. I feel like she did a great. She booked herself a horseback riding tour yesterday morning.
Wow.
So she got to ride up a mountain on a horse.
Wow.
And like if I hadn't been traveling all month, I probably would have wanted to do more excursion-y things. But Vail has a ton of cool stuff. Because my friends live here, and so they know a lot of people. Like one of their friends is a concierge, and she was telling me about all the things like that they have available, all the activities, and she's like, yeah, we could go water rafting, we could go do an ATV ride, we could go do this and that. And I was like, what? Because like I'm not a skier or a snowboarder, because I used to be a snowboarder, but I have arthritis in my knees now, so like I need like other things, and I really didn't, for some reason, didn't think there was more things to do. And there is. And that's fantastic. So I would make it like a trip. Give yourself the option.
Let's just make a little micro adjustment there.
Give yourself the option of adventure as well as some laughs. I think that would be.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any questions for me? Any last thoughts?
Last thoughts. I'm just really happy I'm here.
Okay.
So thank you for everything.
It means a lot to hear that. I'm glad to hear it, Katie. Just a reminder, vailcomedyfestival.com for all that information. Every Memorial Day weekend, we're back May 23 to 25, 2025, with amazing comedians like Katie Novotny from Los Angeles, 30 plus of them. Comedians, if you want to apply, submissions open November 1st every year, and passes go on sale at the lowest prices possible January 1st every year. Where can people find you, Katie?
At Kath Novotny on Instagram.
Okay.
You can look up my website at katienovotny.com. Everyone gets confused because my name is Katie and then my Instagram is Kath, and I just want to say that I made my Instagram before I started doing comedy. So that
Kath?
Yeah, like
yeah,
Kath, my full name's Kathleen.
Okay.
So and my friends from home called me Kath.
Okay.
So that's where that comes from.
Little pro tip, if you were at the festival, you like comedians, you go to vailcomedyfestival.com. There's a picture of every comedian. You click on it. There's a bio. You can get to their TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, if they have it.
All
Direct
the things.
links right there.
I don't have my LinkedIn, but I'm also available for hire.
Nice. Awesome. All right, everybody. That's been another episode of Live from the Vail Comedy Festival. Tune in again and check us out at vailcomedyfestival.com. Thank you very much.